My name's Dan Thurston. I'm the technician for the commercial beekeeping program here at Niagara College. We're in our learning bee yard or apiary here today. I haven't counted, but I think we've got around 40 learning hives on the campus here itself, and then probably another 40 or 50 hives in other yards throughout the region that help feed and ensure that our apiary and all the learning facilities for the students thrive, and there's lots to work with. This is the hands-on learning part of the program, the area for that. It's a year-long program, the beekeeping program, so during the winter months the students do a lot of theoretical-based learning in the classroom, and then once the beekeeping season starts in usually April, seasonally dependent, and goes until about November, they're doing a mix of in-class and then hands-on learning, evenly spaced, if not more heavily on the hands-on during the beekeeping season. And so they truly get to integrate into the hands-on side of the industry and really get to learn the skills that they need to either work in the beekeeping industry here domestically or travel with it, or to start their own business. And it's probably an even mix of people that are here to learn that skill or to maybe take it farther and run their own business as well. So here we've got our two tools of the trade, basic tools of the trade. We've got a smoker. What the smoker does is it's just a smoldering fire in a canister with an air source and a funnel, and what we do is just puff smoke over the hive, over the bees, to calm them, relax them, and keep them from bothering us while we check on them and make sure that they're doing all right. Other basic tool, but completely essential, is our hive tool, which is essentially a miniature pry bar, and we use this just to move through the frames in the hive to do our inspections and to actually keep the bees, to manage them. And then final piece of equipment is something protective. We either wear a hat and veil, we call this, or a full suit, depending on the work we're doing, to minimize the amount of stings. There's nothing fun about getting stung in the face. So that's all we really need, and then our basic hive equipment. So each one of these boxes here, each one of these stacks, is what we refer to as a hive. The larger box at the base of the hive is where the queen operates and where all the young are raised and the population grows from. And then every subsequent box on top of that is what we call a honey super. So they'll, when we get into the hives there, we'll see the bees working and collecting the abundance of nectar and turning into honey that we have in the environment here right now. All these hives are managed by the students. So they learn how to do every aspect of beekeeping management throughout the season by actually physically doing it on campus here in groups and along with the instructors, myself, Miley Norden, or any other visiting instructor. All the instructors come from the beekeeping industry. Most of them run beekeeping businesses of their own and then are invited, based on their expertise, to be part of the program here. So given the time of year, the students will start by unwrapping the colonies in the spring, starting to do spring management, taking ones that are live, ones that are dead, building them up and turning them into honey-producing hives. They also learn construction techniques, so all of the equipment here is built by the students as part of the program. They learn how to raise queens. So every hive has a queen in it, and the students are responsible for raising those queens as well and expanding the number of hives the college has. And then all of the regular management techniques that go along with beekeeping. It's a fairly intensive line of farming that we're doing here, in that we don't just put a box in a space and the bees do their thing. There is a lot of management involved to make sure that they thrive, but they do thrive quite well with proper management and with the learning that comes along with the program. You would see the honey from the college apiaries for sale at the greenhouse, perhaps at the Welland campus. I don't actually know there. And it gets used in other places as well, right? Like the culinary program uses honey that's right off of the college site here. Same with in the brewery, the distillery. I don't know about the winery, but maybe there's a mead batch or two there. But that's kind of part of the point in having the beekeeping program here, is kind of have this holistic provision of local ingredients as much as you can. And honey and the students learning to manage the hives is just one aspect of contributing to that as a whole.